is he talking?
Yep, exactly. And what happens a lot of times when you are feeling like you're being verbally attacked, like what happened to you,
Yeah.
you're feeling defensive, and that is actually a carryover from caveman times. We had the fight or flight response, right?
Oh my gosh.
So people could not like think about, well, I wonder if I'll run away or I'll fight. You had this immediate.
We haven't evolved beyond that?
I know.
Oh
you have this adrenaline rush, and then you kick right into the reaction.
Oh, and I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, and much to my credit too, I don't use cuss words very often, and I never do at work because they just don't fully express how I'm feeling.
Right. You need more words than
I need
that.
more words than that. I'm a wordsmith. But anyway, okay, so 22 things from your book that we can take away through this character.
Right.
Is she kind of, because it's like a parable.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
She's going through life, and sometimes we can learn better when it's happening to others. One of them that I liked is, the nicer I am to myself, the nicer I am to others.
Boy, that is so true. I am actually finding that out in my life. I used to be very much like that character in the book, the general manager of the universe. So I would constantly be wanting to manage other people, and what I found was that didn't work so well. And when I resigned, that was quite astonishing. But I found that as I was less judgmental of myself, I was much more willing to be less judgmental of other people. So that's really what that means. The nicer I am to myself, the more generous I am to myself and compassionate, the more compassionate and generous I'll be to other people.
I love that. That's number 8 on the list of 22. Withholding judgment allows me to observe what is. Because you say we live in a land of fantasy.
We wish everything were different. And it's so funny because a lot of people, they always say, well, if I won the lottery, or if I lost that last 10 pounds, or I had a different spouse, or I had a different job, my life would be perfect. When in actuality, if you keep waiting for all of those wonderful external things to happen, then you really have wasted your life. But if you're able to sort of enjoy the moment and be able to just be what do I want to say? Grateful for the abundance that you have. It makes a huge difference. Not that you shouldn't have goals, but don't expect like your life is going to change. Like for instance, I had this book published. I actually self-published the book myself.
I read that.
Yeah, and used it with my consulting clients as a way to help leaders deal with challenges on the job, but then also to open up conversations with employees as a way to help with employee engagement. So I thought, oh my God, I have this book deal. This is going to just be amazing. Well, it only created a whole lot of other opportunities that are quite astonishing, but still, my life didn't just suddenly change. I just had my life is just different now. It's not necessarily better. I'm excited about the book and why it's popular.
Right.
But
one success didn't just blow you up.
No.
You know who I heard talk about this? Beyonce.
Really?
Which is really funny. I mean, she's such a young woman, so talented and everything. But she said she's been dancing and singing her whole life.
Yeah.
And while she is only in her 20s, it still has been 20 years. And she said, I remember, holding the brush up to my mouth and singing and everything. And she said, it wasn't the first thing that I had success. It was like the 1,000th thing that I had success at that suddenly blew up.
Exactly.
She said, I'd been with a group, I'd done everything else. She said, and then suddenly I blew up. So it isn't that. In fact, that's why you can't quit, isn't it?
Right. Exactly. Well, and I think that life is a progression of events that sometimes you hope for those things to happen.
Right.
And they do. And then other things that you wish would happen don't happen. And what I've learned in my life, the less I try to control the events in my life, the more I kind of let go and let whatever happens happen.
It's so hard to do that.
It is so hard.
It is.
It is so hard.
Barbara Burke, The Napkin, the Melon, and the Monkey, real quickly, why is it called that?
It's called that because the woman in the book, Olivia, the main character, gets advice from Isabel, the wise woman. And instead of Isabel giving her direct advice, what she does is she tells her a story. So the napkin, the melon, and the monkey are teaching stories that have been passed down through the generations.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The book, again, can we take a quick close-up of that? It's over here. I'm not sure if we can. The Napkin, the Melon, and the Monkey, Barbara Burke. Pick it up. It's on store shelves.
Yes, it is, and Amazon.com.
And Amazon.com. You know what? There are a lot of things in here that are kind of refreshers, but that list of 22, there's just some really good information in there that we could be living our lives so much differently. The soda concept is fresh and new, and I'm going to apply it like hand cream.
Excellent.
Often and heavy, baby. Because my mouth keeps me in trouble, and if I can just stop, observe,
take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath, decide what I'm going to do, and then act with confidence. Soda.
There you go.
I'm just going to put that into my mission.
There you
Barbara
go.
Burke, thank you for being here. I hope you'll
Thanks
come
very
back.
much.
Good luck with the book.
Thank you.